How do you get indicted while you're already under indictment? And no, I'm not talking about the one you're thinking of. That I'm talking about. I'm not talking about him. I'm not talking about the other guy. Remember? Think about it. You got it? George Santos. Remember George Santos? He's still in Congress. He's been under indictment for all this fraud, all these financial crimes, right? And he wouldn't quit. He wouldn't quit. And George Santos even had the backing of the Speaker of the House, of the United States House of Representatives. But guess what? There is no Speaker of the House right now. There's just George Santos. And today, the feds hit him with more charges, and they're insane. These charges are so crazy. George got hit with more wire fraud, which that's like a given. For if you're a scammer and you're stealing money and you're doing bad stuff, wire fraud, that's like a blanket. When you hear wire fraud, they all get hit with wire fraud. But the two other charges he got hit with, aggravated identity theft and credit card fraud. You know why? You know why George Santos got that? George Santos, he got somebody donated some money to George, and they used their credit card, paid it through his super PAC, through his website. And then George stole that person's credit card information and gave himself more money. How much more money? Nearly $16,000. George Santos clearly was robbing some old rich person who did not notice. They did not notice $16,000 of extra charges on their credit card, okay? And George stole that money and then paid it to his own campaign. So now the feds are like, dude, that is identity theft and that is credit card theft, George. That's a lot of charges. You got to go back to court and you got to plead on these extra charges. And George was like, all right, but I have to vote for the new Speaker of the House first because we don't currently have a Speaker of the House. And George Santos's vote is very important.